I've got for you the top ways to make a lot of money right now in GTA 5 Online. When I say a lot of money, I'm talking about millions of dollars. Like, no jokes, I made myself over $12 million in this video alone. Almost a total of $230 million. Now, I tell you that because I want to show you exactly how you can make millions yourself right now in GTA 5 Online and get yourself very rich. That being said, let's jump right into the money making, shall we? Now, the first money method I'm doing right here, and trust me, I got some tricks up these gosh darn sleeves. I know you look at the guy goes like, this guy doesn't have sleeves, but I tell you this right here. This first mission we're going to do right here, Vincent, good old V on the map. I did all the setups. Now, I don't need to buy myself any armor because I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to go through this place like a silent fart. Nobody's going to hear us, but they're probably going to smell us, right? Now, if you've done the setups right, nobody knows you're coming into this place. You think you're chicken, but you're not really chicken. You're a man with a plan, that I can tell you. And trust me, this plan is so tremendous that I can tell you. So right here, they're going to deliver the fast food. I smell like absolutely cottage cheese right here. Now, this is a pro tip right here. You got to use a suppressor. There's no other needs for anything else but to suppress. Because if you don't go suppress, you're going to get oppressed. That I can tell you right here. So watch this right here. I'm going to get this guy a little headache, that I can tell you right here. So there's 3 guards right here in this warehouse. I'm going to take them out. Listen, I can do this mission probably with no hands or eyes because it's so darn easy. We're going to do telekinesis, that I can tell you. So right here, this part here, honestly tell you the truth, my blood pressure goes up just a tad. Now, the reason why I said it right there, hold on, I just did a fart. Look at some swapping here. I don't want nobody to smell it. So right here, there's a good chance she might get seen because right here, this guy right here, I make sure he doesn't get too far away, so I'm going to take him out. His friend saw him get night-night. He doesn't care. These guys to my right, they don't care either. I'm going to take this guy out. He actually fell on him. Look at him. He doesn't care. So I made it out of there without a heart attack. The high blood pressure is no longer there. These 2 guys in the distance are going to take them out. Listen, bada boom, may I say a bada bing. Now, I could be a little fancy, but I'll tell you, I'm not fancy. I'm pretty rusty. These guys in the distance, I could have taken them out, but listen, I'm actually walking, and I think I have fat footsteps because everybody, look at this. It's like a T-Rex walk. I'm not sure if NPCs get alerted from fat footsteps. If they do, listen, the whole entire world would have heard me. So bada boom, bada bing. Now we need to go downstairs. Listen, I'll be honest with you, nobody's talking about these prices, but look at this, $1. Those 2013 prices really kick in now, right? So right over here, I got 3 NPCs downstairs. One of these guys in the white outfits, this guy over to my left, he actually has a sword, so make sure we take him out. So I night-nighted him, and I took out his friend to my left right over here. Now it's time to scoop up the secondary loot. Now the cool thing about this mission right here is you can actually do it at a rank 1 in GTA 5 Online. And also you get yourself a bonus of $250,000 for doing it your first time in GTA Online. So it looks right here. I was actually scooped up the secondary loot, and then I don't know what this is. Something popped up. I'm like, wow, look at this right here. I got myself additional loot. Actually, it's a snack. I don't know why the snack was there. I couldn't scoop it up. I'm a man of snacks. I'm a man of double chins. Listen, don't judge. I'm just here to roll on with my life. So bada boom, bada bing. Time to go upstairs. We got more NPCs at night-night. Now right here, I'm going to be a little stealth with it right here. I got a man to my left, a man to my right. Listen, I'm going to take out this guy first because he doesn't see anything, right? I'm going to take out this guy. Once I take him out, I'm going to waddle over here to the secondary warehouse. There'll be 2 NPCs chilling in the back, and that's okay. We're going to take care of them, right? This first guy over here, listen, this part is easy peasy, lemon squeezy type of stuff. Take him out. His friend over here, I'll be honest with you, 2 unlucky guys right here. Now, this is a pro tip right here, especially if it's your first time doing this in GTA Online. The last 2 crates of this warehouse right here will always have this stuff in it. Like, no jokes, every time I've done this heist, the last 2 crates in the back always had this stuff in it. I'm going to open it up right here. Honestly, tell you the truth, that probably smells like gosh darn egg farts. But now it's time to get back into the main warehouse right here. Now, I'll be honest with you, I got a little scared and prepared right here. This guy over here was taking his time. I said, no, I'm going to wait for this man to stop. And once he stops, I'm going to give a little drop. Bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. Now, the keys are right here. If you're doing silent sneaky, you got to get yourself the keys. But wait, Dib, we're not out of the woods just yet. There's more NPCs lurking around. We got to take them out. Now, this guy straight ahead, you just want to take him out right now. Listen, you can't because there's a man to his left right there. We're going to wait for this guy to walk around the corner. Once he walks around the corner, we can go ahead and take out that guy because honestly, tell you the truth, if I take him out, you just walk by, he's going to notice there's a body. Listen, he's going to know something fishy's going on. So I took him out. Now it's time to take out the guy to my left. Bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. Now I have 3 other guys I got to take out. I'm going to wait for this guy actually over here. He's another wanderer. Listen, people in this gosh darn warehouse just like wander. They're like getting the steps in. Listen, I'm not here to judge. So eventually he walked back. Now it's time to take out this guy. Now I got 2 other guys chilling in front of the office. Listen, they're just chilling there. Now this is the time for me to take them out. So bada boom, may I say a bada bing to this guy and another bada bing to that guy. Now we're in the clear. And I can use my keys to get myself in the office. Now if I was doing this aggressive way, you can just shoot the doorknob and get in there, but we're not going to do it that way, right? So I'll use my fat pudgy fingers right here on the computer. Now we're Gucci, we're great, we're grand, we're wonderful. I got this cool little device now. We got to figure out what computers here have the bars. Now the reason why I did this silent sneaky is because this part right here, if you did it aggressively, there'll be more NPCs popping up. They'll keep on responding. So keep that in mind. There's a reason why we became John Cena in this mission right here. Now as you can see right here, I'm just running to the computers. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy type of stuff. And eventually I figured out the code. My little device has the code now. Now it's time to get myself back to the office. Now my little device now has the codes on it. I'll be honest with you, I got a memory of a goldfish. I'm actually somewhat very surprised that I actually remembered this little gosh darn code. But eventually I got a couple brain cells left in my head, and guess what? They united as one. It said, then what did we open this little safe fair? I'm like, tremendous. Let's get out of here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now this part right here, we just gotta hit this little electrical box to our upper right over here. Now, once we've done that, we got 3 stars. They don't know where we are. Are we still John Cena at this point right here? Yeah. There's some NPCs back here. We're going to take them out. We have a total of 4, I believe 5, if I can count right. Tell you the truth, don't know my math either. I can tell you this, though, we're making a lot of money in this video. So, bada boom, bada bing. Got 2 of the NPCs right over here. I take them out because, listen, I don't want to be seen. So, we'll take out this guy right here by that garage, and this guy's going to walk a little bit. I'm like, okay, sir, walk a little bit closer, and bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. That guy has been night-nighted. Now, it's time to get myself right there into the garage. Now, I gave me a cool little truck right there. Now, this truck right here, if you're doing this for your first time, I recommend just taking the train tracks. Whatever you do, drive on the train tracks right over here. Me, personally, I can't drive. Look at this. I hit the pole. The pole's not even in my way, but I hit it. Now, you ask yourself, Deb, but why are you taking a gosh darn train tracks? You're not a train. Well, guess what? If we take the highway, we're going to get high blood pressure. We don't want that. We're eventually going to lose the fuzz because we took the train tracks. Look at this. We got the mission passed. Now, ask yourself, Deb, how much money did you get? Well, I got myself $500,000 for this mission alone. What if I told you I could do this mission again right after this and get myself another $500,000? Well, that's exactly what I did. So since it's my same account, but I have another character on here, I get myself a $250,000 bonus for doing this my first time. So I got myself $725,000 for that mission alone. So at that, I said, no, let me put this in my Maze bank account right here. And I decided to go back to my other character. So I swapped characters on my same account, and I came and did the same exact mission. I had to do all the setups, but I already had them already done. So I did this back to back, which is tremendous. And since I just showed you what I did right there, it's so darn easy. I can literally go through this whole entire mission like a hot knife through a small little turd. Like, no jokes, this method right here is very OP, especially if you're a new player in GTA 5 Line. Look at this, I'm just getting my money. I'm going over to get my tremendous car and driving this back to good old Vincent and giving myself another $500,000. So a total of $1.2 million I made right there alone. That's tremendous. But wait, what if I told you I can make myself even more money? No jokes. Right here, I'm doing the Cayo Perico heist. No jokes. Right here, this is going to make me so much money, your head's going to spin. Now, you might notice my character is the dude. I have 2 characters on the same account. One's a woman, one's a dude. So keep that in mind right there when I'm doing this. So my guy right here, I've honestly tell you the truth, watch out for the gosh darn iceberg. My ship would have sunk. Listen, they do this every time I do the heist. I always crash into the rock. Now, there's many ways to doing the Cayo Perico heist. Me personally, I like doing it the fun way. I park my boat in VIP parking just to let you know. Watch out. If you go too fast, you might fly over the building and get seen. I mean, usually I'm chafing around looking for the basket of clothes, because I can tell you the truth, I smell like farts. But that's okay, right? So right here, I'm waiting for the cars to stop doing circles and donuts and whatnot right here, because to tell you the truth, I gotta get my clothes. So I started running this way, and this guy to my right, I had to wait for this guy to move. Eventually he moved. I gotta get these little pliers right here, and I get myself the clothes. Listen, I'm in good hands now. So I scooped up the pliers. I'm gonna change my clothes. Listen, I no longer smell like farts. Now I smell like the tropical rainforest. Tremendous. Now it's time to get to secondary loot. But first off, I recommend getting yourself one of these nice little bikes. Now the reason why I like the bike, because I can do a wheelie that makes me go a lot faster, as you can see right here. Now I'm going to get my secondary loot, if you didn't know. But first off, I gotta watch out for this guy. This guy here is actually a thorn in my you-know-what. So night-night this guy, and listen, watch out for the cameras. They're always watching. This little hut thing, it actually got some cane in here for me. I'm like, wow, this is tremendous. I'm gonna use my pliers to get in there. I don't know if these NPCs or this cameras to my right can see me. In my luck, they probably will one day, but for today, they don't see me. I did get a little scared. I did wait for them to go by. So once he done that, I'm like, okay, time to pick up the secondary loot. You ask yourself, Dave, but what should I get when I get on the island? I recommend getting a cane, especially when you're doing it solo. There's some glitches out there where you can get gold if you're doing it solo, but me personally, I don't got time or patience to do it. We're talking about gold. If you're still in this video right now, drop a big old G in the comments, and I'll heart everyone else's comments, because you're my boy, the True MVP. I know you in the comments below. So out in this field right here, I'm watching out for this guy. I don't trust him, that I can tell you, but I have Kane over here in this little hut to my right, so I gotta make sure to take out these NPCs as well. So I'm gonna take out this guy right over here, who's a little far away, that I can tell you. Then after I'm gonna take out these 2 other guys right here. Watch out, these guys here are fast with reflexes. Like, no jokes, if you have the loot over here, take out these guys pretty darn fast. I'm gonna take out this guy, but this guy got loaded a little too quick, right? Now, the only reason why I'm coming over here, because the cane is right here. Listen, you want to get yourself the cane. If you're not, you're insane. Pro tip, make sure you get your full entire bag for your secondary loot. Trust me on that. So I got myself a full entire bag for my secondary loot. Now it's time to get myself into the compound. Where am I going? I gotta find my bike. It's somewhere in this jungle. I gotta go ahead and find it. So I found my bike, and now I'm asking myself, Deb, how's one like me gonna get myself into the compound? Will I ever come across something on this road of dreams right here? Well, eventually I did. It's like the Lord was talking to me. He said, Deb, look at this. I'm like, wow, I gotta take out this guy. But I had a couple, things in my way. This guy over here is watching us. Listen, I'll be honest, as a fat man eating cookies in 3D, listen, I would never do this right here, but today I'm living life on the edge of a fat man's spoon, so I'm gonna have to take out this guy. So I night this guy right here. This is a high traffic road. High blood pressure is slowly but surely kicking in. You can hear my heart pounding from a mile away. It almost sounds like the Jumanji drums, right? So I gotta get myself so far away from that spot right there. I gotta get myself in the compound before someone drives by and sees a body. I can't drive in this game, just to let you know. It's me against time right now. So I got myself eventually to the compound meeting. Guess what? They're not gonna see the body. I'm A-okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Now this is where it's so darn easy you wouldn't believe it, right? Now I gotta wait for this guy right right over here to stop standing where he's standing because I need to run up those stairs right there because this guy right here, tell you the truth, if he sees you, listen, it's all down the drain from here. So now since he starts walking, it's time to run right past him. I don't recommend night-night him because if you night-night him, someone's going to see the body. Trust me, it's a big old thing of high blood pressure. You want nothing to do with it. We'll be huffing and puffing right up these stairs right here, but there's a guy walking down the stairs over here. Wait for this guy to walk down. You can take him out if you want to. Me personally, I let him live, right? Now once I get myself into this office right over here, since I have secondary loot bags full, I don't need any paintings at all, but this wall right here is actually a safe. Open it up and guess what? Can I get close to $500,000? Please. $19,000 off, but hey, listen, I'll take it. I'll take it. Now it's time to get myself downstairs into the vault to get myself the goodies. So I got myself downstairs and guess what's in the vault for me? I got myself the documents. No gosh darn pink diamond, I wish it was, right? So I open my gate right here. I'm gonna do the little code. I'm actually, tell you the truth, I almost messed up the code right here. I literally almost forgot about the code. My brain cells almost said, did. Know what? We forgot about you. But guess what? They pulled in the clutch that I can tell you. I got myself $1.5 million. Dib, how you gonna get yourself out of this compound? Is it gonna be hard for you? Actually, I could probably run through this place screaming and nobody would care. I could do that, but also I gotta watch out because there's some people lurking over here. Listen, there's a big guy lurking around. I gotta watch out for this guy. He actually would have saw me if I ran that way. Listen, I'm gonna wait for this guy to move by. Once he moves by, I can run. But the Juggernaut is a no jokes. He hits you once, you're basically night-nighted. That I can tell you. You ruined the whole entire thing. So I'm gonna make sure this guy walks far away from there and bada boom, bada bing. Let's creep over here. Let's get myself out of this place. Make sure they don't see you, especially the guys over there. They should have red cones. I don't know why they're blue. Rockstar, maybe you gotta fix that, right? So I made it to the big old door right here. Dib, Gucci, great, grand, wonderful. How you gonna get yourself out of this whole entire island? I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm gonna run over here to this guy. Now, I recommend doing this, especially if this is your first time doing this. Run on his left side. Do not run on his right side. Right side, he's gonna be alerted. Left side, he's not. So now I'm gonna take this bike and drive through this whole entire jungle. Watch out for trees, stones, and gosh darn crocodiles. So bada boom, bada bing. Once I get down here, drive slow. You can't go too fast. You might lose a couple dollars. Now it's time to swim away like a gosh darn fish. You just gotta keep on swimming and praying to God you got the elite challenge done. Because to tell you the truth, I think I got this one done pretty darn fast, right? Now the cool thing about this, I'm on my second character, so keep that in mind. I got the heist pass. I could have got $4.3 million. Imagine getting $4.3 million from this heist. That would be tremendous. So I got myself $1.5 million. Not bad, not bad at all. 100% of the cut. We gotta know, Dip, did you get yourself the elite challenge? 11 minutes and 45 seconds. You best believe it. I got no hacks failed. I got 100% loot bags full. Guess what? It gives me another $50,000. Give me a total of $1.5 million, almost $1.6 million. But look right here. This is so cool. Since I'm on my second character on my same account, watch this right here. Like no jokes, I get additional, I believe it's $700,000 if I can do math correctly, just for completing the little challenges alone right there in the heist. Tremendous. Look at that. We're making so much. But since it's my second character on my same account, I decided let me go back to my other character. And I had the Cayo Perico heist already set for me. That means I can just literally just steamroll right through it just like I did before. I love this, right? This is some tremendous money we're making here. So much. So right here, I'm scooping up my secondary loot. I wanted the pink diamond, but of course, you know me. I got to get myself another necklace. I got so many necklaces here, I can wrap around the earth 7 times with them. So you know what? I got the stuff. Let me get myself off the island right here, giving myself almost $1.1 million. When you add it all up together, probably $3 million plus. That's a lot of money, right? So I thought to keep over to my agency. I did the mission here called Don't Mess with Dr. Dre. Listen, you're gonna love this mission because it's so darn easy. It will have some setups where, but hey, we got the setups done. Now it's time to do the whole entire enchilada. Now for this mission right here, I'm gonna show you do it the fast and easy way. Also, I gotta say, I hate this snow. I cannot drive in this game at all. Listen, I'm not gonna blame you. I can't drive. I gotta drive over here by the rail yard. That's my good old friend Johnny, the big old JG, Johnny Guns. He's chilling right over here. Listen, he doesn't like the snow either. He has to drive in his car. Watch out for those wheels. I believe there's no traction in the gosh darn weather with those wheels. Now right here, it's time to night-night a whole bunch of NPCs. Probably 100 it feels like. It actually feels like 1,000 to tell you the truth. But we're gonna night-night them pretty darn easy. You have protection because I'm in this little train cart right here. And listen, I can tell you the truth. Taking out these NPCs like taking out flies when they're hovering over a thing of poop. Listen, it's pretty darn easy to swat them away. But it's also pretty darn easy for you to get night-nighted. I almost did right there. So you gotta be somewhat smart with this one right here. Watch out for these guys. Also, this one car right over here, it almost night-nighted my actual getaway vehicle. I got somewhat upset. I'm like, wow, that would have been a big problem, right? So now it's time to get myself to the airport because, you know, JG's chilling. Now in here, I'm gonna start throwing hands. Now right here, I'm using my Charizard gun. Everybody's gonna get night-nighted to the fire and flames of my farts. Who would have known something so smelly is actually flammable? So right here, there's a whole bunch of guards just waiting for yours truly. I gotta wait for the oil tankers to my left to explode. Once they explode, I'm Gucci. But just keep this in mind, there is a lot of NPCs right here in this hangar. I'm gonna destroy these oil tankers to my left right here because listen, that's our way to get the Johnny G, right? Also, pro tip right here, make sure you got armor and snacks when doing this mission here because you just never know. But now since this big old oil tanker is destroyed, it's time to get up here. Now I'm like, did they actually patch this right here and put a wall right here. If you feel it's like there's a wall right here, there's actually not. You got to keep on running around it eventually. You got to drop down and come back up. And guess what? You're going to get yourself into an oil tanker. Now we actually bypass all the NPCs. Look at this right here. Now we can find Johnny G. He's actually going to spawn right there and run up the stairs. It's actually somewhat pretty crazy. He's a shapeshifter. I don't think Rockstar thought about this route right here because everything just starts spawning once we come over here by these stairs. It's like, what's going on here, right? Somebody's controlling the pyro. You do one or two things right here. You can start night NPCs from this spot right here. Me personally, I got bored with it. I'm like, you know what? These guys are starting to throw hands at me. I didn't like that, so I'm gonna start throwing hands back with them. I almost got nighted. Like I said before, armor and snacks. You're gonna need it for this mission right here. If you take this route or any other route you want to take, do what your little heart wants to desire. So I came upstairs with my Johnny G. Listen, let's have a one-on-one. He said, you know what, Dib? I agreed to you. I'm gonna fall to my knees right here, and I started taking out more NPCs because listen, they started messing with me. I'm like, Johnny G, let's float a little bit. Let's get personal with this one right here. So we started floating together. We had a moment. So I'm gonna take him outside to Dr. Dre. I'm like, Dr. Dre, look, I found Johnny G. We had a moment. He's like, you know what, Dib, drive me home. So I'm gonna drive him home, right? But watch out, it's snowing out. It's probably gonna be snowing out in this game for a little bit. Then eventually it's gonna be gone. I can't wait till the snow's gone. You wouldn't believe it. Now, if you didn't know, when you're driving sport cars in the snow, it's not a good mix, right? It's kind of like mixing an energy drink with yogurt. It's not gonna work. And I almost drove my car into the ocean. Listen, I told you, slipping and sliding. Dr. Dre would have been very upset. So I reached the destination. My Dr. Dre first one to touch the helicopter gets $1 million. So guess what? I touched the helicopter first, and I got into this car. I'm like, wow, thank you, Dr. Dre, because that mission right there gives me $1 million plus. Listen, it's so darn easy. I love it. The easy setups as well. So after that, I said, you know what? How can I get myself more money? Actually, in my agency, I had $250,000 just sitting there. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this up. What if I told you though, I'm gonna make myself over $1 million plus once again? So I came over here to my gosh darn bunker. Now this is a pro tip right here. I love doing this stuff right here. Pro tip: I recommend getting your upgrades if you have the money for them. I got all the upgrades right here. When I go to staff, I put everybody on manufacturing. Ask yourself, Dib, where do you sell to? Me personally, I sell to Los Santos every time. When this is double money and RP, that's over $2 million right there. So that's pretty good, right? Now right here, this is very important. Since I'm doing this solo all by myself, no friends needed, I need to get this mission right here with 2 trucks. You get yourself 2 trucks, you're doing tremendous things in life. Now the destination for me is gonna be over here by the docks. Listen, it's snowing out. It's a little slippery and sliding. It could be a little couple of problems popping up for me. I tell you the truth, a couple problems did. Look at this right there. A lot of problems are popping up for me right now because my truck cannot drive in here. There's no traction. I'm slipping and sliding. But look at this right here. They almost took out my whole entire truck. No jokes. I lost the back of the truck right here. Now this happens to you, do not worry about it. It's gonna be a-okay. If that thing flies in the ocean, just turn off your game as fast as possible. Just keep that in mind. But if your gosh darn trailer falls on its side right there, it's on. Actually, it's down. We got to get this guy back up. Once it comes back up right there, it's going to respawn. So now back my truck up into the trailer and drive this thing. I just got to watch out for the snow. I got to watch out for the cops. Listen, before in my life, has I ever drive this car into the ocean? Yes. Did I turn off the game when it happened? No, I was in shock. So depending on whenever you're playing this game, there's probably a good chance you're playing the game and there's no snow. You're probably going to be a little bit a-okay. But me, tell you the truth, I'm slipping and sliding. Especially this truck takes so long to slow down. Just keep that in mind when driving a truck. You got to be somewhat careful. Now, if you don't get this mission right here with the 2 trucks, this is very important right here. If you don't get this mission with the 2 trucks, I recommend just, restarting your game and just keep on doing this over and over again until you get this mission right here. You will lose some stock, but eventually you're going to gain it back pretty darn fast. It probably took me 3 tries to get this mission right here, and of course, it's a pretty darn easy mission. That's why I want to get it. There's other missions with more cars and whatnot you're going to need more people with, and they give you 22 minutes when doing it. I tell you the truth, I'm not going to do that I can tell you. I'm going to get the 2 truck mission. I'm going to do as many times as I can possibly do to get it. But eventually reach the destination for my first truck right here. Now for the sell right here, I personally wouldn't do this in a public session, especially when I have the 2 truck sell missions, because somebody can destroy your other truck and you don't want that to happen, right? So I sold my first truck right here. It was so nice, but yet we had a little scares here and there. We had a couple slip and slides. Listen, sometimes you slip, sometimes you slide, right? So bada boom, bada bing, first truck has been delivered. Now here's a pro tip right here. If you have a presser or a gosh darn helicopter, you best call it. Especially if you're running low on time. I have 17 minutes on the clock, so if I use this nice little bird right here, I can get back to my second truck. And look at this right here. We're so back, right? We're back to the truck. Now I just gotta deliver this truck just like the first one. I gotta make sure I don't drive into the Atlantic Ocean. If I do, I'll be somewhat sad. Now for this in a public session, wow, I'll tell you the truth, I'll be seeing stars. My high blood pressure would be skyrocketing. So right here, I delivered my second truck, giving me $1 million plus for that bunker sell. But what if I told you this is the best business right here in GTA 5 Online? Yes, this business right here, the hangar, it's the best. No jokes, when this is double money and RP on this, you want to grind this stuff out. I made myself over $16 million so far with the hangar. I got 50 crates of medical supplies. Now I'm going to sell this in a public lobby that's full. Now my 50 crates for medical supplies gives me $2.5 million. Wow, that's a lot, right? So we're going to sell this by land. If I sell this by plane, you're crazy. We're going to do by land because we only get 1 vehicle. It looks right here. I have people becoming VIPs. Listen, the high blood pressure, you think it's higher? Oof, I'm telling you, it's very high right now. Now my sell mission's 5 locations I need to go to on the map. Now I was very scared since I'm on PC. I thought something like this might happen. Look at this. Everybody's getting night. Maybe there's a monitor in my lobby. Let's figure this one out here. So I'm going to my first spot right here. I cannot drive. I'm going to repeat this. In the snow, this is by far the worst time to do these missions. You want to throw in some high blood pressures? The risk on this is so high. Look at this. I cannot drive this car. It's made for the off-road. It's not made for the, I guess it's not made for the snow, right? I'm slipping and sliding like a fat guy on a table with grease. It's just not a good combo, that I can tell you. I delivered my second package right here. No problems at all. I don't think anybody can even see me on the map because I'm in like incognito mode or something like that. Came to my third spot, bada boom. There's actually NPCs trying to hit me. Can you believe this? I'm gonna be honest with you, as a fart in the fifth dimension, I was very scared doing this. I got to my fourth crate right here. Now I gotta drive as fast as possible to my fifth crate. So bada boom, bada bing. I eventually delivered it right here. I get $2.5 million what I got if this was an invite only session all by myself. But since this is a full entire lobby, well, I'm making a lot of money, that I can tell you. Look, I got stuck right here, right? And I have no luck. Got stuck and I got no luck. Look at that combo, right? But I called my oppressor. I still got time on the clock. I didn't get myself out of there. These NPCs are like mosquitoes. Just leave me alone for 5 milliseconds. And guess what? I got myself a whopping $3.7 million for selling that in a public lobby that was full. Listen, that's a lot of money. But what if I told you I have one more money method right here that make you millions? After that, I came over here to my nightclub. Look, I got $250,000. That's $250,000 just sitting there. Let's see how much money I have in my nightclub. $1.3 million. Now, I'm living on the edge of a fat man's fork right now. Listen, I'm on the edge of the gosh darn flat earth. I'm gonna fall off that thing and land in Detroit. Look at this. $1.3 million. Can you believe it? In a public lobby that's fully full. Listen, my gosh darn heartburn is gonna kick in. I have this tremendous truck that's big and it can't move in the snow. What a combo, right? Another slip and slide kind of truck. Now, this guy, I'm honest with you, this guy came out of nowhere. I'm gonna be honest with you, as a fat guy clogging a toilet bowl and having no plunger. Listen, if he came after me, I would have threw so many hands at this guy. You wouldn't believe how many hands I would have had. So he leave me alone. That was a good guy. I give credit to that man right there. He did not try to mess with me at all. Listen, you shouldn't mess with a guy like me. I have a truck with a lot of things on it, right? I don't know what it even does. But the real challenge right here is trying to connect my brain cells to get me to the destination. Again, there's a lot of snow because this truck here can't stop in the snow. It slips and slides. I basically just ice skated to the destination, right? But I'm hyped on selling this in a public lobby that's fully full because I get myself a bonus as well when selling this. So I reached the destination. Div, how much did you get yourself? It was $1.3 million. See what the bonus for this one here gives us. I'm actually surprised nobody messed with us. Maybe it's a holiday season, right? Maybe good old Saint Nick put a little spell on this lobby, right? So bada boom, bada bing. I got myself $1.8 million for that sell, making me over $12 million plus in this video. But if you want to make yourself even more money right now in GTA Online, especially if you're a new player, I recommend watching this video. I literally go from rank 0 to like rank 12 with millions of dollars. I'll catch you on that video.